Look here, it's no longer working. It used to work, but now it's no longer working. I mean, it's draining your energy. And most of all, it's no longer serving your highest good. So ask yourself, why do you still hold on to it? I'm here in the shop just closing up for the night. And this video popped into my head because I had to ask myself these questions. It's no longer working for you. It used to work for you. It used to work great. I mean, it was one of the most awesome things you had ever had before. But now it's not working anymore. I had a fragrance oil order I had to put together. This is cashmere fragrance oil. I had a order for those two right there. Like I say, we're going to get into my fragrance oil business in a few episodes coming up. I'm going to put these down here in my station. But that's something I want you to think about, is the things in your life that are no longer working. Why are you still holding on to them? Is it fear? Is it the fear that you're so comfortable of having this thing in your life that you don't know what you would be if you didn't have it in your life? Or you're holding on to it because you don't have another option. You don't have another option yet, and that's why you're still holding on to it. Or it could be that maybe you're holding on to it because you hope that some way, somehow, it's going to get better. It's going to fix itself. It's going to resolve itself. But you don't know how that's going to happen, but you're just sitting and you're holding on to this thing because you're hoping that something better will come. What I'm going to encourage you to do is what I have to encourage myself to do, is let those things go that are no longer serving your highest good. Let those things go. If they are no longer serving your highest good, get them out of your life. Get those things out of your life so you can move on. You can move on to something better. You can move on to something that's better for you. You know what it is. Think about it. You know, I don't know what it is, but I have things in my life that I have to get rid of because they no longer serve me. They no longer work. And like I said, they used to work. I've been thinking about this video for a couple of days now, and I've been thinking about how I was going to put it together. And I'm on my way out right now. Gotta put my hat on. You all know it's tough for me to shoot a video with the camera in one hand and try to do things with the other hand. Okay, there we go. I got my hat on. I'm about to grab my bag. Need to make sure I have my water. I'm going to put my bag on now. Yeah, my plants are doing fine. Heather's doing fine. Shawnee's doing fine. The other day, I didn't water her over the weekend, and I came in and she was all drooped down. But she looks like she's doing fine now. I apologized, and I gave her some water, so she's good to go. But back to the video, back to the point. Had to get my charger for my camera also. Don't want to leave that. I have an old camera, and the battery runs down. Okay, let me grab these 2 fragrance oils. Here's the point. Here's the point, y'all, I want to make with this video. I'm going to show it to you right now. You see that beautiful golden edger right there? Isn't it beautiful? I actually bought this from one of my co-workers. He gave me a good deal on it. And it was most likely one of the best edgers I've ever used. I mean, it's a cordless edger. You know, so I was able to use it in such a way where I could just kind of move around the client's head without the cord. You see the cord right there, that's the charger for this edger. And like I said, it was beautiful, it worked great. It gave my clients excellent edge ups. And then just one day, it wasn't working as good. And I felt that, okay, maybe I just need to charge it up a little bit better. But for some reason, it just wasn't working like it used to. It got to a point where it wasn't serving me the way that it used to serve me. But it's one of the best edgers I've probably ever used. And we're talking about a barber career of over 20 years. For some reason, it didn't work like it used to. But I'm going to unplug the charger. It's been sitting on the charger. It no longer works. It probably hasn't worked in over a month or 2 or 3. Why am I holding on to it? Why am I holding on to it? Every time I look at it, it reminds me that it doesn't work. It reminds me that I'm holding on to something that is not serving me in my life. I made this video because I want to show that we all have things in our lives that used to work great for us. They were beautiful. They still are beautiful. But if it doesn't serve you, if it's not working for you, you have to let it go. You have to let it go. I know it's not easy. I know it's not easy. I believe this is the charger for it. Is this the charger for it? No, this is the charger for it. I don't want to unplug one that's... I'll deal with that stuff later. But I have to let go of something that once worked really good for me. And sometimes that takes courage. Sometimes you don't want to do it. You don't know why you're holding on to it. But I got to get a new edger, y'all. That's what it all boils down to. I got to get a new edger. Now, the stuff that I do have works fine. But I learned that this one worked better. So I'm going to have to get a new edger. Alright, I hope you all got something from this video. Got something from this message. I don't know who this message was for. But I was compelled and inspired to give an example of something I have in my life that no longer serves me, that I'm holding on to, that I need to let go of. It's just sitting there being pretty, but it's doing nothing for me. Hey, you all, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you have a positive or constructive comment, leave it down below. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe. It definitely helps the channel to grow. Thank you all for watching. Have a great day. Be blessed and be a blessing.